going? Hey, Pat Bodie, how are you?
I met you before.
You good, met out there to burn. Been all right?
Just hot.
Yes, it is. Oh.
Y'all's young officer losing his cool last night, huh?
Just a little bit. What time you got there?
About 2:26.
2:25. Steve, right?
Steve.
You work for CSX Police?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your ID number over there?
RAC W5880.
What's that? I don't worry about it. It don't matter.
You want my ID number?
Nah, it don't.
I give you that.
So I guess you had arrested somebody last night.
Yeah.
You remember who you arrested? You remember the name?
Bradley Flowers.
Bradley. Okay.
Bradley Flowers.
You remember the officer and the girl getting into it there by the jail door, right?
Couldn't help it.
Okay.
Yeah, I was standing right next to him.
Okay. Was he already there when you got there, or?
No. I have to take, when we go in the Sally Port, we have to take our suspects up into the little room up the stairs and do our booking.
Okay.
Then we come out to the window.
Okay.
When I came out to the window, they were there.
Okay. And initially, what was going on when y'all come out and y'all go, you walk your dude to the door and you're there by the window?
Yeah, that girl was raising hell when we came. Before we got to the window, that girl was already showing out. She was already raising hell. So I had my suspect stop short of the door. I had him stand. There's some lockers on the wall.
Uh-huh.
And I had him stand there. I didn't even want to walk him up to the door where that girl was, because my dude was already a little amped up, and I had gotten him calmed down. So I made him stay like 10 feet from her.
Okay.
And I went up to the window to do my paperwork stuff. And that girl, man, she was already.
Do you remember what she was saying?
Oh, God, she's suing everybody. Her dad's a lawyer, a preacher. You know, it's typical stuff. False arrest. Everybody's losing their job.
Mm-hmm.
Typical shit. But she was just amped, and she never calmed down, never once. She just stayed amped.
Okay. And
we giggled about it for the first couple of minutes. You know, it was like you always do. We kind of ignored her for a minute. And I even talked to the young officer. I was like, you know, what did you bring her in here for? You know. And
did you catch his name?
Nah, never asked him his name. He looked
black
young.
Guy, white guy?
Real skinny, young black fella.
Okay.
He looked young, early 20s, maybe. Looked like a youngin'.
Okay.
And I even teased with him about bringing that amped up girl in here.
Right.
And a few minutes into it, she started in on me. I think the girl was she was obviously confused. She was doped up or something, because she started accusing me of arresting her.
Okay.
And I even had to turn to her a couple times and say, "Hey, he's the dude arrested you. Quit, lay off of me, man. Quit harping at me, man." I said, I brought that nice dude in over here. Hell yeah, she was all over everybody.
Okay.
She never calmed down one time. It was a female detective out of uniform, standing in front of the glass, and she even asked the COs a couple times, "Could y'all please open the door and get this girl in there, because she was so annoying and out of control."
Okay.
They even asked her, "Please get this girl in there, man, so we can get away from her." But we were out there for 10 minutes listening to this girl just on and on and on, and it was kind of comical for a first couple minutes, and then everybody had enough of her. But we tried our best to ignore her.
Was she calling people names?
Oh, it was everything. Okay. Everything. It was everything in the book.
Was she being threatening, or was she making verbal threats towards the officer or yourself or anybody else in particular?
Just, y'all are all going to be fired, that sort of shit.
Okay.
Yeah, just stuff like that.
All right.
Yeah, just that sort of stuff.
And so you were still there when he finally goes hands-on with her?
Yeah.
Had you heard him or any of the other officers, tell her to sit down, to go over there and be quiet, any kind of commands given to her prior to that?
Yeah, we all kind of did. Everybody, me and the young officer did at least a couple times. They're like, just chill by the door, just calm down and just chill for a minute. Just relax. Me and him did a few times. Just asked her, girl, just calm down.
But she wasn't listening, obviously.
Hell no, she just ignored us both.
Okay.
The other officers over here didn't really say anything to her.
Okay.
But me and the young officer asked her a couple times, "Look, just relax, man. It is what it is. Quit hollering and screaming at everybody."
And so leading up to the time where he goes hands-on with her, what kind of prompted that you remember?
Just a lot of this, but she never approached us.
Okay.
And she kind of stayed by the door. She never came over in front of the glass where she just ran her, but then she started walking over to us.
Okay.
And I was standing to the left. The officer was to my right. So she had to almost like she was going to pass me to get to him. I think in my opinion, I think she realized she wasn't getting him because he was ignoring her pretty much. And so I think she was going to come over there and get in his face and get a rise out of him. Because he was actually ignoring her up to that point. He was just keeping his calm, not saying much to her other than stay over there and behave. But when she came walking across, like she was almost going to pass in front of me and make a beeline towards him, he put his hands like up on her shoulders and kind of grabbed her and to go back by the door, and he was like walking her backwards towards the door.
Okay.
To go, you need to stand back by this door.
Okay.
Don't come over here. And she hauled off to kick him. She kicked him once, and which kind of shocked me because prior to that, he had told me when he arrested her on Phillips Highway that she had kicked him. He said he had to fight with her or something. She had already thrown some karate kicks at him.
Okay.
So she kind of threw another one at him there in the Sally Port. When she was backing her up, she flung a kick at him, and kind of up towards his leg, crotch area, and he kind of swiped at her leg, which, in my opinion, that was okay. Knock her leg down, don't let her kick you.
Right.
But then when she went for kick number 2, he kind of lost his cool, in my opinion. He kind of threw a couple jabs at her, and
it's all on video. I don't know if it is.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Oh yeah.
So it is what it is.
Yeah, he when she went to kick the second time, he kind of lost it there, and I saw him because I thought he was going to swing at her leg again because she was kicking at him. I thought there's no harm in knocking her leg out of the way.
Right.
But when he reared back and he went straight into her gut with the second one, it kind of shocked me because at that point she wasn't really kicking at him.
Right.
And then another officer over here, he ran over there and grabbed him and kind of escorted him out of the way.
Do you remember that? Do you remember the officer that was throwing the punches? When he was throwing the punches, was he saying anything?
Didn't say a word. Not that I remember. I don't remember him saying anything other than
when she
you just need to stand by the
started to
door.
come walking up towards him and by you, did you recall him saying anything?
No.
Okay.
No. When she got up close to us, that's when he grabbed her by her shoulders, up her arms, and started walking her backwards and said, "You need to get back by the door."
And so when she started kicking, did he ever say, "Don't kick me, stop"?
I don't recall.
Anything?
I don't remember. I was actually kind of amazed that she even threw a kick at him. It kind of shocked me too.
Right.
But I do remember him. He blocked the first kick, took a swipe at the first kick. And I thought, okay, whatever. But then when he reared back and gave her a big gut punch, I thought, what the fuck? But I don't think it even hurt the girl, in my opinion, because even after the other officer grabbed him and moved him out of the way, the girl even gave us a few more of this. And then when she realized nobody was coming to her aid, then she crumpled to the floor and acted like she was hurt. But the punch didn't make any sound. It didn't even look like it connected that hard. But he definitely swung at her, gave her a straight punch in the stomach.
So you think at least twice?
I know he swiped at her leg once when she kicked, and then I remember him just he actually took a step back and took a straight punch into her stomach.
Okay.
And it didn't appear to be that hard of a punch,
right.
But the other officer grabbed him pretty quick and kind of pulled him off.
Didn't go any further?
Yeah, the other officer told him, whoa, 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 and kind of grabbed him and moved him out of the way. But the girl didn't appear to be hurt because she continued to, and then she kind of looked around and then she kind of slumped to the ground and acted like, in my opinion, she was acting like she was hurt. But
and so that officer came back over and pretty much stood where he was before, right?
Afterwards?
Right.
No.
No.
What
happened after that?
He went to the other side of the Sally Port.
Okay.
No, he was gone. The other officer escorted him kind of away, and then he disappeared inside the jail. He went to the door to the right side of the glass. He went in there and talked with a sergeant briefly. I guess it was a correction sergeant, maybe. He had 30 seconds. He talked with a sergeant in there, and then he came out.
And you can see that through the glass, right?
Yeah. Okay. He spoke briefly to a sergeant, came back out to the Sally Port, and went to the far end where the doors are, and was on his phone. Okay. And I left pretty quick after that. I was like, I get my custom paperwork. I'm getting the fuck out of here. But yeah, it was. I'm assuming he was. That's what. When I got back to my office, I was telling my partners. I said, man, I kind of told them the story, and I said, the officer I think he knew he fucked up when he did because you could see the look on his face. I think he knew he messed up.
Right.
It was pretty close to that because his demeanor kind of changed, and when he was at the end of the Sally Port on the phone, I was thinking, dang, he's probably over there calling his mama or his union rep or somebody. Man, I think he knew he messed up. But the swipe at the leg and stuff seemed justified to me because she was kicking at him, but the big punch in the stomach, I think it caught us all off guard. Like,
Right.
Damn.
Yeah.
He gave her, I mean, he reared back and threw it good at her. How good it connected, I don't know, but we were all standing there watching it in amazement.
It is what it is. But
I was even joking with him beforehand when I got there because I've been doing this 26 years, and he looked young. I didn't ask him how long he's been.
Yeah,
He looked young. He looked like he was 20 years old. But I kept telling him, man, you just got to let this stuff bounce off you, man. Don't let her get to you. Don't let her get to you. And,
he seemed like he was upset. I mean,
no, up until that point, no.
no.
Me and him both were kind of laughing about her up to that point.
Okay.
No, he wasn't. Didn't seem upset about her at all. That's what kind of surprised me. But when he backed her up and she threw that kick at him, I think that's when he lost his cool. I think that's when he got pissed.
Okay.
But up to that point, he kind of laughed about her, just running her mouth. But he was taking her too seriously. But he didn't seem pissed with her until she threw a karate kick at him. I say, But and I don't think
that'll work.
I don't know if the kick didn't even look like it caught him that hard, and I don't think his punch hit her that hard. But
Right.
on video, it probably looks like they was kung fu fighting or something. But
Yeah, it didn't look good, unfortunately.
well, that's what I said because I did ask. Afterwards, there was the other couple officers there. I asked one of them. I don't remember which one standing there. I said, "Man, y'all got cameras in this place?" And somebody said, "Yeah, there's cameras, but no audio." And I looked around, and then I saw a couple of little cameras up, and that was my first thought. I thought, this guy's fucked, man. If this is on camera, I said, there's
Yep.
and that's what I said. I said, if somebody asked me, I ain't gonna lie for him.
Yeah.
But if it's on video, he's screwed. I said, man, you can't do that in front of cameras.
Hey, it
You
is
gotta
what
be-
it
you
is,
gotta
right?
be smarter than that.
Well, I'll let you get back to work. I appreciate it.
Nah,
Let you get back out of the heat.
I'm gonna go find me a shade tree.